Chad Jeter joining us on video chat today. He's from Irmo, South Carolina. I'm not sure where he's checking in from today. Good day, Chad. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you?
I'm in Charleston, West Virginia right now.
What takes you to Charleston, West Virginia?
I'm up here with my girlfriend. This is where she lives. So I'm up here training.
Always a girlfriend, isn't it? Good. You must have a good one there. Chad, can I start with the question that the listener just texted in with? Who's got the best group of quarterbacks in the CFL? Name the top 3. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you play against these guys. Would you have a thought on that?
The top 3 quarterbacks?
No, well, who's got the best group of quarterbacks? The team. What are the top 3 teams with the best quarterbacks?
Number 1, the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Right.
Cody Fajardo. I have to go with him.
Right.
Number 2, let's see. I like Bo Levi Mitchell. I'm a Bo Levi Mitchell fan. I feel like he's a great quarterback. He's a great leader, and I feel like he has what it takes to win. So I will go with Calgary next. Third, it's a tough one. I guess I'll go with Hamilton for third.
There you go. That's a good game. It's hard to go wrong.
Yeah.
Throw all 3 up in the air and see where it comes down.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on the Riders for sure. Chad, now you've been with the Riders a few years. You had a little sojourn over there in Montreal, and then you came back, and now you're under contract for 2020. What's the last couple of years been like for you, pro football journey?
Yeah. So my first year with the Riders, I got a rookie mini camp invite, and I ended up making it to camp, and worked hard and made the team. My first year, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience. I played a lot on special teams, got some defensive end reps. It was my first time playing defensive end, which is, that was a really cool thing. I got the experience playing in the trenches every game, and I really enjoyed it and enjoyed the special teams part I had on the team. And second year coming in, I had a good feeling I would get more defensive end reps and add to the team on special teams like I did last year. And at the camp, I was released. And that was a real humbling experience for sure. My second year at the camp, because I'll be honest, I was blindsided by it. I had no idea that I would be released, and it's professional football and it happened. So, I had to find another place to play, and I ended up going to Montreal, and I got to Montreal a couple days before the Edmonton game, and I had to learn a whole new playbook and different schemes and stuff like that, and I ended up just playing the Edmonton game on special teams because I didn't know much. So I just got there that week. And the second week, I had a little time to get used to the playbook and, get familiar with everybody. And I was supposed to get more reps week 2 against Hamilton. And I ended up getting hurt day 3 of practice. And that set me back. I had to sit out about 8 weeks with a leg injury, and that was another humbling experience because I just got released by the Riders and worked hard to get on another team to get reps, and then it was taken away from me again. It's just, I don't know. So my first 2 years, it's been a lot of ups and downs, but I'm just thankful to be back with the Riders and just excited to get to work this year.
You seem tremendously grateful to be back, and I guess having to leave and come back makes it even more worthwhile for you, I guess, Chad. And with this D-line group, looks like you're not going to have Micah Johnson there this year to line up with. What's your thoughts on this Rider team as we sit here today with what I think is most of free agency behind us?
Yeah, I feel very confident, with our D-line play, and I guess I'm gonna talk about the D line for sure. I feel confident. Micah Johnson, he was a huge part. He took a lot of double teams. He did a lot of dirty work that people didn't realize. And it's just like I said, it's professional football. You move on from guys if they don't fit in a certain way that GMs or coaches want them to. And I definitely feel like we have the pieces to be another successful defense like we were last year. And, Micah Johnson, he's moved on to BC. He will be successful with them. He's a great player, and, I wish the best for him.
Hey, Chad, from our producer, Clark's got a question for you because you spend so much time on special teams. You remember last year, the first half of the season, we were calling it the year of the returns. Wasn't there like 23 return touchdowns by Labor Day? And then come Labor Day, just shut her down. There were hardly any across the league. What changed in your mind? What were the coaches putting emphasis on?
Yeah, the coaches, that's what they get paid to do. They get paid to scheme up, coverages and how to stop big returners. And in this league, it's a lot of explosive returners. So the special teams coordinators, they have a big role and a big job. And really, it's really about just getting off the block and staying in your lanes. I feel like that's the biggest thing on punt and really on kickoff. The same thing, running down on kickoff, you have to beat the blocker and you just have to stay in your lane and keep your lane integrity because all it takes is one person to get out of the lane and somebody can take it to the house. Like I said, it's a lot of explosive guys in this league. So special teams is really all about fighting. You gotta have that grit inside of you to really, it's one-on-one, me versus the guy in front of you. You got to be able to beat that guy in front of you and stay in your lane and go down and make a tackle. So I feel like that was the big thing that coaches put a big emphasis on.
Yep, all effort. And I've been following you on Twitter too. Clark told me to bring up trying to grow your Twitter followers. All you guys are doing that right now. Where are you at? Where can people follow you on Twitter? And are you trying to win a contest or something? Or just tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, broaden my fan base. I had a Twitter a long time ago. I deleted it. I got it back probably about 6 years ago. And I'm just trying to broaden my fan base and just keep in contact with the fans, man. That's really all it is. I enjoy Rider Nation. I enjoy CFL fans, period. It's just a good experience, and I just like to keep in touch with them and honestly just listen to what they have to say because some things are funny. I don't know. Twitter is a big comedy based social media.
Yeah, you need to know how to handle it. That's for sure. Where can people, if they're not following you on Twitter now, where can they follow you, Chad?
Yeah, you can. It is Chad Jeter _38. So it's CHADGETER _38. Go ahead and give me a follow.
So does that mean you're going to wear number 38 this year?
No, see, 38 was my college number, and that's when I made my Twitter back. I made it like my sophomore year in college. So that's just what I put my Twitter handle as. But no, I'll be wearing number 91 again this year.
There you go, Clark. He's been in my ear to ask you that question. So we've answered all the questions today, Chad. Anything else you'd like to say before we let you go?
Just go Rider Nation, and we'll be working hard this offseason for you. And come May, when we come in camp, we're going to be working hard to try to bring that Grey Cup back to awesome. Rider Nation this year. Well, it's going to be in Rider Nation, so all we got to do is just take it from the field to the locker room.
You bet. All right, Chad. Good stuff. Keep in touch.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.